Every legend leaves a trace. Some linger in memory, others in things that were never meant to fall into human hands. In the Myths Belief Store, you'll find artifacts, talismans, and relics steeped in the darkness of ancient faiths. Enter if you dare to touch what is forgotten and terrifying. Link in the description. In Slavic beliefs, there are spirits that inspire respect and those that awaken pure, primal fear. One of them is Boruta, the forest demon, the lord of the wild woods, a being who, according to legend, could deceive, punish, and drive people to the edge of madness. In old tales, he appears as a horned shadow among the trees, a guardian of places humans were never meant to cross. In this episode, we dive into the story of a creature that needed neither fire nor blade to inspire terror. Night, mist, and the living forest breathing beside him were more than enough. Boruta is one of the most mysterious figures in all of Slavic demonology. Unlike infernal demons, he did not come from the abyss. He was born of nature itself, the embodiment of the wild, untamed force of the forest. According to legend, he dwelled in the deepest woods, where sunlight barely pierced the canopy and the silence was so dense you could hear your own fear. Boruta took the form of a tall, powerful man with horns growing from his skull and eyes glowing like embers in the dark. His skin was cracked like the bark of an ancient oak, and his hair tangled with moss and roots. Some believed he was a protective spirit, others a harbinger of doom. In many stories, Boruta appeared as the guardian of the forest, punishing those who harmed nature or ventured where they did not belong. He could mislead travelers, shift paths, create illusions, and lure people deep into the woods, never to return. It was said that his footsteps made no sound, and his breath could be felt only when it was already too late. Boruta was not a demon of chaos, he was a demon of balance. He protected what was wild and destroyed those who tried to tame it. But Boruta also had another face, more human, yet just as dangerous. In some regions, people believed he could take the form of a handsome man who seduced women, only to lead them into the forest and vanish with them forever. In other tales, he appeared as an innkeeper, a hunter, or a wandering traveler who tested human morality. Those who showed greed, pride, or cruelty became his victims. Those who showed courage and respect could earn his protection. Boruta was not merely a demon, he was a mirror reflecting the true nature of a person. In folk tradition, Boruta was often associated with Veles, the god of the underworld and magic. Some believed Boruta served him, others claimed he was one of his incarnations. In either case, he acted as a guardian of the boundary between the world of the living and the world of spirits. The forest was his kingdom, and the night his ally. It was said that when the fog thickened and the wind fell silent, Boruta walked between the trees, watching those who dared enter his domain. In modern pop culture, Boruta appears less often than Western demons, but his image is slowly returning. In fantasy games and books, he is portrayed as a powerful forest spirit, often horned, emberied, and with a body resembling tree bark. In Polish legends and folklore, he exists as a figure balancing between good and evil, unpredictable, wild, but not always hostile. Contemporary interpretations present him as a symbol of nature, beautiful, but merciless when disrespected. Boruta fascinates because he is more than a demon. He is the embodiment of the forest, alive, mysterious, dangerous. He is a reminder that humans were not always masters of the world, and that nature once spoke with its own voice. A voice that sounded like Boruta's whisper. Boruta has inspired fear and respect for centuries. But now the question is yours. Is his legend merely folklore or an echo of ancient beliefs meant to warn people about forces they could not understand? Is Boruta a demon or a guardian? Or perhaps a symbol of the truth that nature always claims what is rightfully hers? Share your thoughts in the comments and tell us whether you believe such beings could have existed. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It helps the channel grow and brings more dark stories your way. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.